Will that be feasible?
So, Jared Dillinger, actually po, Jared Dillinger played sa first PBA Esports. He was part of Hinebra. Jared Dillinger and Stan Hardinger. They actually played during the first PBA Esports in ML. The plan for the Dota 2 this year is to actually include yung mga top players natin for the PBA who are very known in playing, I mean, in very familiar in terms of playing Dota 2. It's going to be the same format of what we did in Mobile Legends. What we're planning to do sa Dota 2 this coming last quarter of the year is i-include namin two PBA players who are familiar in playing Dota. Then we will include fans again. And we will include influencers doon sa team plus a student representative ulit. Dota 2 internationally kasi, pag narinig niyo po yung Dota 2, it's bigger talaga internationally. This is the game na nananalo ng 55 million prize pool. Si Dota 2 po yun. Dito pag locally, pag sa Pilipinas naman, Mobile Legends naman ang malakas talaga. We want to, kaya nga gusto ko sanang maganda yung question ni Sir kanina, we want to create different touch points for different games to showcase yung international capabilities natin by creating grassroots programs for the esports. Yung mga platform na yan na sinasalihan ng mga participants natin that will be featured in PBA esports, yan yung opportunities na i-rate natin para sa kanila. So, sir, marami pa. Hindi lang yung sila Jared. Marami pa sila. Alvin pa sa all yan. Mahahatak natin yan to actually join that esports tournament.
Bong Pedraldes, Malaya.
Anyway, well, just one observation. We congratulate you for the identification and the immersion of esports with the PBA, a very, very popular branding. Pero so far, uh, until now, sabi niyo nga, you are in touch with developers. Kaya tayo magkakaroon ng PBA 2024. Diba? Kaya that's a logical question kasi.
Correct.
In other words, like NBA 2024, okay, etc. and other iterations.
Yeah.
Pero bakit tayo wala tayong equivalent ng ganon? And we have, as you said, we have a lot of talented, creative developers that, kumbaga, imagine mo yung, although I don't know how much memory will be required to make it a, no, to as clear and almost lifelike because my son plays NBA on his console. So, and where is that uh, down the line? Kasi PBA na yan eh. Kaya madami naglalaro. Iburin mo, lalaro mo sabi mo nga, Darren Dillinger, o kundi kung sino, si John Marpajardo, nagdata, etc. So, how is that development in the pipeline?
Right now, just to be straightforward, we're working on collaborating with the licenses. That's the first thing. Kasi we cannot just pull in NBA because of the requirements of yung game nila. It's not really that much available to other devices. So sa console, sa mobile, nagamit natin sila. But the most important thing there is the license to use the title of the game. So,
Hindi, pero you're already in sync with the PBA. Kaya nga sinasabi ko, developing a game featuring PBA players. Yung mismo sila John Fajardo, si Kai Soto, kung if ever he lands ng ano.
it's a whole new game, no, sir?
Sila, kumbaga, in other words, yung bang, so far, you're integrating the PBA with esports, identifying them with the current games available, console, mobile, etc. But when are we going to have our own version of the equivalent of the NBA 2024 game? How far is that?
With the exposure that we have for the PBA, that's one thing that's a very good idea that we have to propose to the PBA that to create our
And is
own.
it feasible? For example, of course, sabi mo, may mga rights involved, the use of their brand name, etc., etc. Pero
Yeah.
how, kumbaga, if you were given a timeline, for example, and is that feasible with a 3-year timeline, a 4-year timeline? Given the talented developers we have,
Definitely, there could be a roadmap. And if I'm not mistaken, about a month ago, meron po tayong naganap na PGDX, which is the Philippine Game Developers Expo. And there were dozens of local talents there. And based on the local landscape po, there aren't many sports titles being developed in the country. Ang tinatarget po ng mga local publishers and developers are mobile games and action RPGs, adventures. So yun po, I think it's part of the roadmap to study the feasibility of the game, how it will sell. Kasi it's one thing po to have sports fans, basketball fans, and it's another, conservatively speaking, knowing very little about game development, siguro po, no less than 3 to 5 years. Ganun po, kasi po, napakalaki po ng development timeline, creating an engine that you're not gonna borrow from 2K, creating it in a PC or a PlayStation or Xbox, yan po. So, medyo mahaba po talaga, but I hope it happens. I do hope it happens.
It's a good case study that we can talk about when we meet with Billy. I mean, there's a big potential on it. There's really big fans for PBA, and now that it's connected with esports, why not create a game for PBA? Go ahead, sir. So I think it's part of the roadmap. This year, we just want to make sure we build that community that supports PBA esports, and it's working right now. It's working. The last count of our video values for PBA esports online is about 11 million na po. So ibig sabihin, nasa ganun kalaki ni media values niya. So when we were able to actually create a very good case study for that, why not create a game that is like the NBA 2K? Again, that's just sir. Thank you po, sir.
Hello po, sirs. Question because ngayon na lumalaki po, no, there's different games na kinikater and then soon merong COD-M. Do we consider catering kahit separate or kahit integrated league for women gamers? Kasi, for example, hindi pa naman super professional pero there's like exposure from Charlene San Pedro, or there's Doxy Gaming and other mas high level pa pong gamers. So, any plans or can we like know any plans po?
Actually, if you watch the 3x3 street ballers in PBA, that is a composition of men and women. For Call of Duty, it's a composition of men and women then. But if you're asking us about creating a Premier League specifically for women, if magkakaroon na ganun, yes, we would love to. When we were doing PUBG Mobile, there's a realization that there's a lot of community for PUBG Mobile na naglalaro puro babae lang. So it was a request from the crowd. No? Again, the 2024 is our birth for PBA esports to gain tractions in different communities. And definitely, we will create programs, esports programs that are for women, a league for women.